The U.S. military is amassing a lethal force in Diego Garcia, which is a joint U.S.-UK military base in the Indian Ocean. Satellite imagery captured shows that there are now at least 5 B-2 Spirit long-range strategic stealth bombers on the island. Images show 5 present on the tarmac and possibly 4 others inside of clamshell-style hangars specifically meant for B-2, totaling a possible 9, which is nearly half of the active inventory of B-2s. Apart from these bombers, the base seems to include about 7 KC-135 tankers, a C-17 cargo plane, and a P-8A Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft. Importantly, the base is 2,500 miles or 4,000 kilometers from Iran. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why Iran should be terrified of B-2 Spirit deployment in Diego Garcia. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The B-2 positioning comes as U.S. President Donald Trump warned Iran that very bad things will happen if it fails to reach a nuclear deal. Trump told reporters in the Oval Office, "I sent them a letter just recently and I said, you have to make a decision one way or the other, and we either have to talk and talk it out or very bad things are going to happen to Iran." He added, "I don't want that to happen. My big preference, and I don't say this through strength or weakness, my big preference is we work it out with Iran. But if we don't work it out, bad things are going to happen to Iran." Viewers may note that President Trump in his first term unilaterally withdrew from the Iran nuclear deal, citing non-compliance and imposed stringent sanctions. Iran responded by abandoning all the deal's limits on its uranium enrichment. When President Joe Biden took office, he stated he was willing to re-enter the nuclear deal, but it didn't work out. The B-2 Spirit was developed to take over the United States Air Force's critical penetration missions, able to travel deep into enemy territory to deploy its ordnance. It is a flying wing aircraft, meaning it has no fuselage or tail. Its external contour is designed to deflect radar signals away from the emitting source, and it also has a special radar-absorbing coating. This large bomber has an RCS of only 0.01 square meters from the front aspect and 0.1 square meters from the side. The engines are housed deep inside the aircraft body and advanced techniques are used to minimize IR signature. Stealth capability provides greater freedom of action as the bomber can evade enemy air defenses. The bomber has a high subsonic speed of Mach 0.95 and an awesome range of approximately 6,900 miles or 11,000 kilometers. B-2 has an excellent payload, which makes even a single one to be extremely destructive. It has 2 internal bays for ordnance and payload, with an official limit of 40,000 pounds and 18,000 kilograms, and a maximum estimated limit of 50,000 pounds and 23,000 kilograms. A B-2 can carry 8,500-pound class bombs like Mark 82 or GBU-38, or 36 750-pound cluster bombs like CBU-87, or 16 2,000-pound class bombs like Mark 84 or GBU-31. Missile option for long-range strikes include AGM-154 Joint Standoff Weapon, JSU, and AGM-158 Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile, JASSM. B-2 can also accommodate 2 30,000-pound GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator, MOP. While nukes may not be relevant here, B-2 is nuclear capable and can carry 16 B-61 or B-83 nuclear bombs on a rotary launcher assembly. B-2s in Diego Garcia provide an excellent tactical advantage to the U.S. military. B-2's long range will enable it to reach Iran from Diego Garcia and come back without the need for refueling. The base is also beyond the Iran strike envelope. Iran's longest-range cruise missile, Sumar, is touted to have a range of 3,000 kilometers or 180 miles, while its longest-range ballistic missile, Khorramshahr, has a range of about 2,000 kilometers or 1,240 miles. An attack by the Iranian Air Force is unworkable. On paper, the Iranian Air Force possesses more than 300 combat-capable aircraft. There are around 190 fighter aircraft such as U.S.-made Northrop F-5s, F-4 Phantom II, Grumman F-14, and Russian-made Sukhoi Su-22, Sukhoi Su-24, and MiG-29. While there are some reports about the Islamic regime acquiring Su-35 from Russia, they are unlikely to have been delivered and are surely not operational. None of the jets have range to reach Diego Garcia, and Iran doesn't have proper refueling capacity. The country also doesn't have any long-range bombers. This means the U.S. military won't have to worry much about defense of the base and can use Diego Garcia as a safe launch pad for any mission against Iran. As of today, no country has an operational bomber like the B-2 Spirit. The blending of low observable technologies, high aerodynamic efficiency resulting in long range and large payload makes it one of the most lethal platforms in the world. Iran doesn't have the means to detect, track, and engage a stealth bomber like B-2. While it has several air defense systems like Russian-made S-300, as well as indigenous systems like Bavar 2 and Khordad 15, which could be effective against fourth-generation jets, these are not suitable for protecting against a stealth aircraft. The ineffectiveness of Iranian air defense systems has been witnessed not long ago. On October 26, Israel used more than 100 aircraft, including F-35 stealth fighters, to attack Iran. The jets used aerial refueling to cover a distance of more than 1,600 kilometers or 1,000 miles and struck over 20 targets in the operation named Days of Repentance. Israel's jets just flew unrestricted over Iran, including the capital Tehran, and all aircraft returned safely. B-2s will probably be escorted by F-22s and F-35s launched from different bases in the region, like in Saudi Arabia, as well as by EA-18 Growlers and FA-18 Super Hornets from USS Harry S. Truman supercarrier. They will neutralize any hostile aircraft in the bomber's path. B-2's weapons payload means a very destructive bombing campaign can be launched. For example, the GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator can penetrate up to 200 feet, 61 meters, of standard reinforced concrete before detonating, which makes even underground command centers or weapon storage sites vulnerable. It is clear that situation could get really bad for Iran if things move in that direction.